crayons. We're going to color it in. We're going to draw it with the markers. So this is all using recycled material here too, kids. I hope you're proud of me. I got all this out of the dumpster. Even these markers. Got 2 new red ones last night. So we're going to need black for carbon. We're going to need red. We're going to need green. And we're going to need some sort of bluish purple. And actually, you know what? Watch, we're probably not even going to need the blue. Actually, we're going to do another warm-up first. We're going to do melatonin. So there are some ends in there, but see that structure? Looks pretty intimidating. See, it doesn't even look intimidating the way I drew it because it's already got the cartoon on it. Okay? But watch, folks, how easy this is. We're going to leave that sitting up there. Draw it sideways like this. Some melatonin there. So this is what we're doing. We're just taking a real chemical structure here and drawing it in our own notation. So no teacher in the world is going to tell you, oh, you're wrong, because this is the way carbon looks. So we're going to start anywhere we want, really. We could draw the rings first and that, but let's start up here right where it is. Methyl. What's a methyl group? Our confidence is so high now. Diamond. Now look what this does. It goes to an ether. An ether is just an oxygen in the middle of 2 carbons. So the next diamond here is going to be in a benzene ring. So we're going to draw this kind of crooked here because it's going to get a little complicated real fast. So let's draw this to a diamond, down to a diamond, over to a diamond. There's 6 members in this. This is like a benzene ring. Let's keep this straight up here. So 1 carbon on the O, so we need another carbon up here. And then another carbon over here, so there's a diamond. 2, 4, 6. Now these 2 here are the ones that are going to go to the nitrogen. So there's 1 diamond, 1 diamond. There's only 5 in that ring. So let's draw the triangle in there. We'll color it in just so it looks easier to see on camera here. And just draw the bonds. There's 1 to that, 1 to that. And it would probably, let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at a double bond. And we're looking at this going to a diamond. So you can do it any way you want. You can focus here and do your hydrogens if you want. Like say you want, oh, this is looking a little complicated. I'm getting worried. Okay, well, back up. Let's finish our methyl group there. So what do we get to do? We get to color it in. Go back to the ring here. What do we see? Double bonds everywhere. Okay, well, if we draw double bonds, that'll probably make it easier. How can we do this here? We'll go... It's benzene. So you know what benzene means? Each of these carbons is going to have 1 hydrogen on the end, so let's do that. Now we see 4, and we know that 1 is bond that way, and then with this double ring in there, so there should actually only be 1, 2, 3 hydrogens. That one shouldn't be there yet. Okay. But what this does, it lets us play around here and do it at our own pace. So I see a carbon here with that double bond. That means that one's done, so let's color that in. So see, it's a game now. We're just finish the ones we can. We'll look up here now. We'll go nitrogen, double bond, that carbon there. Probably gets a dot. So we're done with that. Let's color that one in. Let's see, the nitrogen hanging off there. Probably got an H on it. Now we got these carbons with the double bonds. What do we do? This is the one where every other double bond in there. Sometimes they'll draw the dotted lines, which makes it easier. But let's just stick to the drawing here. So we'll take where this carbon comes in. That first one gets a double bond. That means we won't be able to have the H in that one, will we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that one won't get one. So we already messed up. See, I shouldn't have jumped ahead to the hydrogens. Let's give a double bond that way. Let's see if we can just color it in a little bit. Okay, so what does that do to that carbon? Double bond, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's color it in and get done with it. That one's the one that messed me up. I don't like it. We'll color it in and be done with it. Okay, now see, we're comparing to this up here. So when we look over here, no double bond to that, so that hydrogen gets to work now. We look, this carbon is in that ring structure here, double bond. So as we draw that second one in here, that finishes that puppy up. So we can color them in. See, we need some confidence now, so we'll just color them in and not worry about them. Huh? 3 more carbons down here. Let's look up here. So double bond, where that comes into that carbon, 1 over, gets a double bond. So we could draw this. See, we should have drawn that to there and then that down. Let's do that. That to there and this to there. So either way, we'll just color it in and know we're done with it. That carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we look at this here, we had the ring double bond to a diamond, to a diamond, to a nitrogen. So diamond to diamond, to draw a line. Triangle. Nitrogen's a triangle. To a diamond with a double bonded O. So now that we're looking ahead here, we're going to make it so that the diamond lets the O go down there. So here to there. See that? We just connect the bonds. Diamond. So if we looked ahead, we'll see that we can draw the O in right there without worrying about it. And then we come up to the good old methyl. See that? 1 up to a diamond. And what's the methyl mean? It's got all the H's around it. Dot, dot, dot. Just like your bingo here. So again, our confidence builder. We're looking at these carbons out on the side there. So let's color them in. See a nitrogen there. Probably got an H on it from experience, now that we are experienced. These are just regular hydrogenated carbons. See, I'm starting to talk technical. Just dot, 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 dot. So anytime a carbon is moving through a chain like that, it's just going to have 2 on each side. Now if we color in those carbons, we know that we drew this right because there's no other way it can be. It's got 4 bonds. If it's not a double bond, it's going to have the dots on it. This, kids, is a tough molecule to draw. Melatonin. Melatonin. This has neurotransmission properties. The neurons